Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, we're here. And as promised, I said I would get on here later on this afternoon and talk about my experience with ayahuasca. And we're here. I have with me a special guest, my first special guest
Hello.
for my YouTube channel and going live. And as you all know, I'm Mona Cat. And again, we're here to discuss the journey of ayahuasca and using it for self care. We already realize that self care is so important, and this is just another way to get in touch with self and learn about self and improve upon self with the use of plant based medicine. The medicine we'll be discussing today is ayahuasca. The person that's with me to my left is um, Tori or Victoria Dorsey Drewy, and she is a professor of psychology at the what is the name of it again?
Houston
Houston,
Tillotson
Houston
University.
Tillotson University,
hmm
and that's just outside of Houston, right?
it's in
In
Austin,
Austin,
actually.
actually,
Yeah.
that's right. I
hmm
keep getting this mixed up. In other words, she's a Texas babe, and she's also my cousin. And both of us are we are both we both participated in the ayahuasca journey, and so we wanted to get on here and kind of
hmm
talk about that and what to expect and why that was important to us. This may be a long video, but I don't know how long it's going to be, but we're going to talk until we don't need to talk anymore, and we're going to share what we need to share. Um, the reasons I'll start. Part of the reasons why I wanted to uh, put together an ayahuasca retreat here in the Northern California area is because it was so helpful to me, and I felt like it would be something that would the masses could learn about, and I'm really heavily into self care in at the moment, and this was a really positive form of self care with me, for me, and so I thought I would share that with everyone and let them know that there are options. Plant medicine is being currently being researched heavily now, and ayahuasca is being researched in particularly as a real positive medicine to use in that it helps you get in touch with your higher self. And so it really is a positive journey if you are willing to make that journey. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And so, again, just kind of wanted to discuss what the retreat was about. Again, focusing on self care. We spent 3 days, was it, together?
Yes.
And we participated in the medicine 2 nights. The first night we got there was Friday night. We participated in the medicine, sat with the medicine, had a shaman medicine woman who's there facilitating the journey and facilitating the ceremony. And that was the first night. We also sat again Saturday night. All of us, there were 6 women. Again, it's open to all genders, so it wasn't anything, it just happened to work out that way. In the future, it will still be up to 10, but we'll be opening it up on different nights as well. So we'll have an option for that, but we can discuss that later. Really, I kind of want to get on here and kind of focus on what it did and how it helped me this time. As I said, for me, this was my second time taking it. And so I didn't really know what to expect. I thought, okay, it'd be the same type of thing. But no, I really went in further, got in touch more with my higher self, learned a lot of positive and negative things that I want to go forward with and address. Got a lot of answers to a lot of questions. I feel like the way we were discussing it is ayahuasca puts you in a state of mind that is kind of outside of time. And so it gives you time to integrate and touch base with your higher selves so that you can discover more about maybe uh, your shadows, discover more about some things that are a burden to you so that you can release that burden so that your heart can be light as a feather. And so it is a process to it. It is the medicine they typically call it in South America. They call it the purge. And it will have symptoms where you would get nauseated, you can throw up, you can have symptoms of diarrhea, you can have all kinds of things, you can cry, you can, and then this
Mm-hmm.
is not for everybody. Everyone is different depending on what it is you need to release. That's
Mm-hmm.
exactly what's going to happen. It's very, very hard to accurately describe exactly what sitting in an ayahuasca ceremony is. And so that's why I felt like maybe having two people on here.
Yeah.
Here's my experience. I actually see colors, I see geometric formations, I see languages written out before me. I see Mama Aya as an energy that comes to me and helps me facilitate questions, deep questions that maybe I didn't even know I had. Um, and this all seems like forever. It's outside of time, but you really come back uh, emboldened. You come back with
Mm-hmm.
information. You come back with a new state of understanding. And the fundamental understanding I got from this sitting down and being with the medicine this time was that everything's about love. It's all about love, and
Mm-hmm.
that's it. That it's nothing um, more fundamental than that. It's just that love is, and love is real, and it's important, and that's all that matters. And so, and it takes you through. It's not all la di da, you know. Love is work too, and
Yeah.
so that's really what the overall message was for me. Took me back to my childhood. I did go back to my childhood, um, relived some things, saw some things, laughed, cried. Um, took me back to relationships. Got some answers in that. Still released some things. Got the understanding that a person is just that, a person, and you cannot own another person. You cannot keep a person like you go out and get a purse or
Mm-hmm.
a thing. It's not. A person has to be respected for themselves. You don't get to hoard a person. They have their own energy, and you need to reflect that and recognize that and grow in that and learn to love
Mm-hmm.
freely. And so that was a deep
Yes.
thing
Yes.
that you don't, you want to like hold on to a person, and you can get into those relationships. Well, that's my person. You want to hold on for dear life. And no, you have to
Mm-hmm.
learn that the love is within you. And just like you have precious love within you, the person does too. And you have to remember what this really, really brought home to me, almost in a physical sense, was that we are all connected,
Mm-hmm.
and that love connects us all, everything with everything. And it's important to work on yourself so that you can be a working partner in this connectivity. If,
Yes.
for lack of a better word or whatever, that's really, sitting down and getting to the root of it. That's what it really came to me, is that love is the most important thing, and it connects us all, and we need to continue abiding in that love for one another. Hey, Mom, how are you?
How you, Auntie?
good seeing you. I get to see everybody. Mom also participated. She did one heck of a
Oh man,
presentation
yes.
of the elders. Thank you, Mom. We all sat at her feet and listened to her. She answered the question of how do you transition from being a mom into being an elder, and without skipping a beat, she answered, "You must be able to facilitate change
Yeah.
and embrace change." And thank you, Mom, for that. You really did help us. We do have the video of that, and I will be posting it with Mom's permission later. We'll talk to you about it first, Mom. I'll let you look at the video before I post it on my YouTube channel. So, yes, getting back to the medicine, what the medicine does, what it brings out of you. Some that comes out may not be the prettiest looking thing to come out of you. The understanding your part in your own um, negativity, looking
Mhm.
at that, as we are all a summation of light and dark. In reality, there is light, but we need to look at that as far as self care is concerned, and being able to grow as a person, and being able to
Mhm.
willing to look at yourself in your entirety,
Yeah.
and be outside of yourself, and look at yourself. It gives you that Mama Aya, ayahuasca, whatever you want to call her. It's a feminine energy, and she gives you that opportunity to look at yourself and work with yourself. And what also overwhelmingly came through was we're never alone. None of us are ever alone. Things may have happened, we thought we were alone in it, but we weren't.
Yeah.
You know, their spirit was always with us. And so, spirit team, whatever you rock with, God, Jesus, know this: Holy Spirit, always with you.
Yeah.
Love is always with you. You're never alone. So, those are the kind of things I've been hogging the time. Okay, Professor, you go ahead and say what your experience
um,
was.
well, when Mona initially told me about it, I just knew it was something that I needed to do, had to do. Um, Working as a therapist, not only is it necessary for you to deal with your stuff, because you're dealing with other people's stuff, but I don't know. I knew that I needed to rejuvenate. Um,
It's a good word.
and so I knew what my intentions were in terms of participating and taking the medicine. But I realized that you get 10,000 times more than what your intention was. Um, so, it was quite an experience. I mean, it took me through literally every episode of my life
Wow.
and
Wow.
addressed really everything. Now, and not that there are not more things to address, but um,
Mm-hmm.
it really did, and you felt so much love even in the process. And I was talking to Mona earlier. I mean, it's so hard to put into words, what actually happens, but you come out a different person. You
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're still you, but
Yeah, yeah.
but you're yourself even more so.
Yeah.
And so being able to reach your higher self, get out of your ego, um, is
Mm.
just so incredibly important. You know.
I think when we were discussing earlier,
Mm-hmm.
what struck me, what you said is that you actually go outside of time. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it isn't because you're outside of time, then you get to see every little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get to sit down with your higher selves. The actual in the 3D realm. The actual time is about 4 hours that you are sitting with under the influence of the medicine. about 4 hours, but it's many lifetimes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and
Yes.
it's it's a lot, and so you do have time to review
All
every
right.
little bit of your existence, and then
Mm-hmm.
some, and go get dig deep as to what's really important in this and what your job is in this lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
That really was brought home to me too. It's like I know what I'm here for now. I know my purpose this go round,
Mm-hmm.
and that's really important too.
Yeah.
I had no idea that self care was so important, and be honest with you, until I had to go through my own issues and different things. I mean, we all went through COVID together. We
Yeah.
all went through some tragedies within the United States, 9/11, and different wars. We've been through different things in the United States and all over the world, but pandemics and all kind of stuff. But um, just didn't realize for myself the need to for self-care, and the need to really go in, and the need to understand so that you can really handle things in a positive way,
Mm-hmm.
especially if we're dealing with different things going on. The world's changing really fast, and you don't want to be under dogma.
No.
Dogma's not facilitative. It doesn't work. We're figuring that out. So now it's time to really get into your spirituality, into your growth, into your self care, into the knowledge of who you and what you really are, so that you can be of service to
Yeah.
yourself and others,
Mm-hmm.
through love. Love is a real thing. It's a real, it's in plants, trust me. The plants have a way of doing it.
Yeah.
um, when you're outside of the realm and you're going through everything, do you feel like it also let you know that you were never alone?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, there were, things that have happened in my life where even as a child, where I felt like not only being alone, but that I had to keep it to myself.
Oh
That
yeah,
that
yeah.
no one would really understand
That
what
secretive,
happened.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
or what I went through.
Mhm,
But to know and understand that you really weren't alone, and to know that you can heal
mhm,
from those things, that you
mhm.
don't have to carry that
No.
for the rest of your life. Um,
So true. As you get into it and thinking that's what you're supposed to. But I digress. Go ahead.
yeah. Um, but it's there are takeaways, not just personally, but also from a business perspective, there are takeaways. And because now, when it's like when you take the time to heal yourself,
Mm,
then it equips you to help others heal as well. Even though, like, that's not my job to
mhm,
heal people. I mean, it's there, it's for all of us to
mhm,
participate in healing ourselves, but it just gives you a whole lot more clarity.
mhm,
Um, you know, with yourself, with others. Like
mhm.
it, I don't know. It just lays it all out, and there's nothing like it.
Yeah, I really feel like, for years now, what I was told about ayahuasca is it was something you had to go to the rainforest, and you had to go to
Mm-hmm.
the down the Amazon, and you had to sit with a shaman in Peru or somewhere, and that is not um, something that a lot of people can do. I know it's not me. I'm just not a person to go down to the Amazon. I'm just not a jungle person. I just, being going camping is wonderful, but it just has its place. I mean, I'm ready to
Right.
go home and get in a bed or something. So I'm just not that person. But to be able to have it to where it's here and have access to it here in the United States, North America, it's really a blessing. I don't know if I can say enough about the indigenous woman, Lisa Campbell, who was the facilitator for our medicine and the ceremony. And she is just amazing. She has studied with the medicine, sat with the medicine, studied with shamans down in South America. She is a guiding force during the ceremony, before the ceremony, after the ceremony. If you have questions, we have a ability to go talk to her and say, well, this is how we're feeling. And during the ceremony, it was so reassuring to have someone that has such experience in the
Mm-hmm.
medicine to be able to be with us and to secure us and ground us as we're
Mm-hmm.
traveling.
Yeah.
On what do we call it? Air, air
Yeah.
something.
I don't know. She said Divine
Divine
Airlines.
Airlines. Where we were on Divine Airlines taking our trip. It's nice to have her as the person that helps and guides us. Divine Airlines is a thing. It is a thing, and it was truly a blessing and a transformative experience. Once you go through sitting with ayahuasca, you can expect to have a time where you're really trying to integrate and put
Mm-hmm.
words to the experience. It's always easy. Oh, it's such a positive experience. Oh, it was, but you do work.
Mm-hmm.
You actually do work, and it's self care work, dealing with yourself. And again, you can't hide from yourself, especially when the plants bring you to you.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no hiding. So it's time to get in there and see what is there and transmute it if necessary so that you can grow as a human, as a soul, as
Mm-hmm.
a person. Um, and there's ways to do this. I know you. I can tell you. I can physically sit here and tell you. You come back feeling really nice,
Yeah.
really good. You love everybody. You're like, if somebody does something, you're like, okay, it's all good. You kind of understand a little bit because you've been
Yeah.
humbled. I guess is the
Yeah.
word. You've been humbled for
Yes.
yourself. It's like
Uh-huh.
wait a minute. I ain't all that. So not, you recognize that you're not all that, but at the same time, you are all that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's. I know that sounded strange. I know it did. You aren't all that, but you are all that. So, you do learn a lot and
Yeah.
you grow a lot. And I am looking forward to the next experience. We will be doing these probably once every quarter. The pricing is going to be different because Jacqueline Spa is also going to host these here in Northern California. She's in Emeryville, and she is a full blown spa. When I say it's a spa, it's a spa. Be sure and check out the pictures. It's the most beautiful space in the world. It's just
Mm-hmm.
gorgeous. There are different stations. There's massage. There's key. There's a what is that machine for your legs? What was that called?
It's like compression.
Compression machine
Mm-hmm.
for your legs. There's colonic machine. There's a sauna. There's an outdoor area with her space is filled with
Mm-hmm.
plants, and so it was like the perfect place for an ayahuasca ceremony. There is also a whirlpool bath,
Mm-hmm.
a beautiful jacuzzi tub. It facilitates the flower bath, and that's part of ceremony is the flower bath. Um, it's just it's a beautiful space, and so you share space with people. When I do these, we will meet prior
Mm-hmm.
to sitting with them ceremony. In ceremony, you'll meet the people ahead of time because again, you're really going to take a journey with people.
Yes. You are.
You're gonna this is what's gonna you never know what's gonna come out and it's gonna be good. It's all good, but you need to get to know everyone. The personalities are part of the ceremony, and I think we were both talking about how this time it was the perfect personalities that were involved.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
we just gelled. We all came out of there as sisters, deep sisters, in
Yes.
awareness of what love truly is. You are transformed
Mm-hmm.
during ceremony. Like I said, it's 4 hours, but time is an illusion.
It feels like three lifetimes.
It does. It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
It really does. Let's measure it in lifetimes. It's 3 lifetimes long. You will learn some stuff. It's 3 lifetimes. There you go. Um, it I really can't. We're still going to be in. Like I said, we're going to be uh, integrating this newness, this understanding of love and what it is and how it is and all that. For it's going to take a while, for us to come up with better words to explain things. Um, as far as mechanics of it, that's what we'll be doing, using that space and working with Lisa and doing it probably Lisa, myself, and doing it probably Lisa, myself, and Jacqueline have not sat down and figured out a schedule. We'll be putting a schedule. Stay tuned. I will put it on the YouTube channel. I
Mm-hmm.
also have a background and degree in information technology. I will be putting a website together for this. This is important work,
Yeah.
and it needs to be out there for people. And they need to understand it. They need to have a place for resource where they can go and get answers
Yeah.
and stuff. So we need to make a home for this. So this is exciting. It's exciting. It's a whole new journey, and I had no idea I would be doing this. And neither did you.
No, I did not.
You did not. And she's also volunteered. Tori's Craft volunteered to be a facilitator to help when and
Yes.
if when we have it, not if, but when we have it, and if people need help. You never know during their journey if they need
Yeah.
help, if there's issues. Make sure if there's sweating involved or crying, make sure they have a tissue, and
Yeah.
they're like mechanical things to facilitate the purge,
Mm-hmm.
the different parts of purging, and so just to keep everyone in their humanity while they're going through this. It's a positive change, but nothing like this kind of change doesn't come without work.
Right.
There's
Yeah.
there's a lot. And after all, you guys need to understand we are all energy. We are all energy. That's what we are. And in order
Yeah.
to get our energies aligned, our chakras aligned, all that, there are medicines out there that help you. And ayahuasca, which is actually two plants, is a medicine that will help facilitate getting you in alignment, I
Yes.
guess,
Yeah.
and helping you on your journey in this lifetime, even. Never mind the past ones or the future ones. But you will learn some stuff. And again, one of the things I want to also let you know is I will be talking with a young lady, Tanisha Barnes, on Friday about Mawasi and actually using her space, which is a full blown castle in Morocco for ayahuasca. So we doing this big. This is something. This medicine is going places. So again, keep stay in touch. I've already had some people ask me questions and want to get on a mailing list. If you want to get on a mailing list and email list, text me, inbox me, and I will add you to the list so you know you will not be left out of the next schedule. I will publish the
Mm-hmm.
schedule as to when we're going to be doing these. Again, it's
Mm-hmm.
only going to be 10 at a time, 10 on each day, and it'll be Friday 10 people, Saturday 10 people, and Sunday 10 people. And we'll culminate with a beautiful cacao ceremony that includes another plant medicine that everyone loves, and that is blue lotus. So the combination of cacao and blue lotus on the beach, you do the math. It's going to be wonderful. So, um, hi, Mama. Mom says, enjoying the conversation. Sounds like something that is helpful to people, especially in present times. Love you all. Love you too,
Love you
Mama.
too.
And thank you again for your help. Well, you'll get to hear from Mama Sherry. So she's going to come every time, Mama. So, did you have anything else to say? Or?
um, yeah, I would just, encourage anyone who is ready to forgive, ready to release, ready to experience their higher self, um, ready to love, ready to let go of the past, ready to forgive. If you're ready for that, this is what you need to do because it's gonna help you do all of those things.
Yes, it is.
Um, and so and to be in the presence of other powerful people, um, and I'm not just, I mean, just a powerful spirit. Just if you want to experience that and be able to bond, I mean, I'm so appreciative of everyone that was there. So appreciative of Lisa, the medicine woman. I mean, just loving on you, you know. So that's all I wanted to add.
It's just it is a It's a wonderful experience. Can't say enough about the shaman. Can't say enough about the space. Can't say enough about the people that actually were there this time and this particular experience. This time was particular. It was all women, but it's not going to be that all the time. This is open
Mm-hmm.
to the male valence as well. It's open to all genders. Um, it's not only women that are experiencing issues in this moment in time. It's everybody. And if you, just like Tori said, if you are currently experiencing the need to forgive people on deeper levels, to grow, to learn about yourself, to learn about self care, self love, to experience the connecting, the bonding, the love at this level through the plant medicine, to get the awareness that you're never alone. These are all basic things, to confront
Yeah.
your shadow. You
Mm-hmm.
know, the shadow work's involved in this too. It's ongoing. Again, you'll be integrating your experience. You're not going to be the same, and you're going to be integrating for a lifetime, and it's going to be integrating for quite a bit, quite heavily the first few weeks or so after experiencing sitting with ayahuasca in ceremony. It is a sacred ceremony. It is an indigenous ceremony, and um, it knows what it's doing. So it's, if you're ready for that, if you're ready to experience that, inbox me. I will take 10 at a time in this next. So we're going to be limited to just 10 on each day. So you do the math. You know, if you want to get in there, you need to let me know, because it's going to come up. People are really needing this, and it's
Mm-hmm.
important to move forward. Oh,
Yeah.
also, that's what I want to
Mm.
say is the Sweet Fingers is catering these events going forward. Sweet Fingers Jamaican Restaurant, and Chef
Yeah.
Clive, man, he put his foot. I mean, he didn't literally put his foot in. I mean, it was beautiful, beautiful food. The food was amazing.
Yeah.
It was plant based. It was that he made a root soup, which when you come out of ceremony, you are a little bit groggy.
Yeah.
You're very hungry. You're very depleted in energy because you've done the work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you need some sustenance coming out of that, but you don't need the wrong sustenance.
Right.
And so he put in the root-based soup, which had carrots, which is a root plant,
Mm-hmm.
potatoes is a root plant, beets are a root plant. So all of those were in there. He also put in like a special flour that he made, a special dumpling that was
Mm-hmm.
had fiber. It was, I mean, it was all good stuff
Yes.
that he put into it, and he put in just the exact right seasonings, which in ancient times that was medicine, y'all.
Yeah.
It's plant based. It's medicine. It's all medicine. What you put inside your body is important, and it really facilitated the journey quite well, because we
Yeah.
were like famished the first night, second night. When we had a cacao ceremony, we forgot to bring our sandwiches, which were the curry sandwiches, the curry tofu sandwiches, which were
Mm-hmm.
so good, amazing as well. And then we had beet juice. So you're really eating very healthy.
Yes.
You're putting in a lot of positive energy. You're sharing with each other in a positive way.
Mm-hmm.
So it's extremely transformative. The whole process. It's a Friday, a Saturday, and Sunday. You are going to get what you need out of it, along with the juices, and the food, and everything was just amazing. So, um, everything you put in your body, even the medicine woman Lisa, she will guide you. She is aware of the plant. She knows. She's a very comforting force, I guess.
Yeah.
A very because she's so aware. You're very secure in the moment. This woman, I just
Can't describe
I just can't. I
it.
can't describe her. I'm just thinking about her. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I
Yes.
mean, and we're all gonna. All of us have volunteered. We will come back, even though we may not sit with the medicine again, but we'll help
Mm.
others as they're going through the medicine. And all of us came out of it. It was really weird. We all came out saying, "I would love to do that for somebody.
Yeah.
I would love to facilitate for somebody as they
Mm-hmm.
take their journey in
Yes.
ayahuasca. I don't care. It
Mm-hmm.
might get ugly, whatever it gets. I wanna be there to help. And
Yeah.
I've never that really. I'm not a nurse. I'm not into, all the stuff. And when you say purge, there's a lot of stuff. But I still felt that way. It's
Yeah.
like I wanna help you along in this,
Mm-hmm.
because this is real work, and it's
Mm-hmm.
really positive. And I don't care what dogma you come, whatever you say you are, whatever you think, whatever.
Yeah.
This is for you. When Mama Aya calls you, it's for you.
Yeah. It
You
doesn't
need
matter what your spiritual background is.
no.
Not at all. Like
Mm-mm.
this is not something that changes, how you feel about God. It only enhances it even more so. So,
So important to say that.
mm-hmm.
So important to say that. It's so true. It is
Yes.
so true. So, again, if this is something that you feel that your heart's being, led to do, then inbox me. I will be happy to facilitate you. Lisa will be happy to help you. We will get back to you. We'll have a website. I've already got myself on the hook for that. We'll have all this stuff done so that more people can participate in it, and you'll know how to sign up and all that stuff, all that information. And in the meantime, I'll keep the list together so whenever it does come out, you'll
Mm-hmm.
be the first to know that, okay, we're getting ready to have this again. This is work, and this is for you. And listen to your heart. And I'm here to help. And so's Tori.
Yes.
And so's Lisa. And so's Jacqueline. And so's Felicia. And so's Gwen. So all of us, there were 6 of us, and it was amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you for your time. Appreciate you guys. And thank you for Sweet Fingers as well, helping us with that. Thank you,
Mm-hmm.
Chef Clive. Oh wow, big ups. And
Mm-hmm.
and Chef Sammy, thank you. And Chef Fitz, thank you. All of y'all. That food was amazing. So
Yeah.
again, we'll make sure that I'll keep you informed as to when we do it next time in North America, Northern California, and when we actually do it overseas, if that's something you want to do in Morocco. The young
Mm-hmm.
lady that owns Morocco,
Uh-huh.
she is from Texas. Yay, Texas! And
Hey.
African American woman that owns her own palace in Morocco. You already know this is
Yeah.
gonna be off the hook. So um, we'll be doing an ayahuasca ceremony there as well. And so, um, just if you want to stay informed, inbox me, and we'll keep you posted. Again, thanks everyone for coming. Hi, Shadia. Love you too. Mwah. So, thanks everyone for coming. And if you have any questions, you can hit us both up, because we'll tell you. We might find hard words for it.
Yeah.
How to tell you. We'll sit down and say, let me talk about the ceremony.
Yeah.
What it meant to each of us. And it's different. The experience is unique to you and what your needs are in this moment. I can't express that even.
Yeah.
It's only you know what you've been through. Some of us have been through things that we don't share with anybody, but Mama
Right.
Aya knows.
Yeah.
Okay, and she will help us facilitate that. So whatever it is, it needs to come out. It needs to go. It's no longer serving you. Whatever it is, it's called the purge for a reason.
Right.
Did I miss anything? Well,
No, I don't think so.
and
But
then go ahead.
I'm sure you'll have other live shows where
Yes.
you kind of continue to talk about
Mm-hmm.
the experience because it's hard to put all of that into words, and it's hard to explain what it is that happens in that process. Um, so it's a
You're
lot.
so
It's
good.
a lot to talk about.
This psychologist here, she's really good on that whole level. I can't get it out. You're getting better words than me because I can't really explain. I'm just like ayahuasca. You need to go.
Right.
So anyway, all of us have gone through things. Please, let's not even pretend. All of us are human.
Mm-hmm.
All of us have gone through things as a spirit, as an entity. We are here as energy,
Mm-hmm.
and we've all had some things that are not so pleasant. And if we need something and be able to do something and be able and this helps, we need to share that information with folks and let
Yes.
them know there are other ways. I have to tell you, this is probably like 20 years of therapy in 4 hours.
Literally.
Literally, when I say
Mm-hmm.
that. So there's nothing wrong with therapy either. But if that's something you want to kind of work through, or something that's really in your heart that you need to let go, Mama Aya will tell you, and you will have a therapy session because remember, you get to be outside of time.
Right.
No more time. It's an illusion, and you will be like three, like this one said, 3 lifetimes. Okay, you ready for that? Oh, I think I'm trying to get to how to acknowledge the pain without living in it. I need help. Yes, this is for you.
Oh
This
yeah.
is would you say?
It'll do it. I mean, if you're really ready to let some stuff go, like for good, like for real, this is what you need to do. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I'm a therapist and I'm not against therapy, but
I'm a therapist. I'm a professor of psychology at Tillerson University, Houston Tillerson. I'm here to tell you.
yeah, yeah. This will if you're ready for that, which sounds like you are, this is what you need to do,
That's it.
and you'll be done with it. You'll be done with it.
Yeah, moving on. Tell
Hmm.
you, it's just, and because what? Because all that matters is love.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah, and it's remembering, who you really are. You
Yeah.
remember who you
Yes.
are, and that's
Mm-hmm.
the biggest message, that spirit can give you is to know and remember who you are. You're not in this by yourself, you know,
Mm-mm.
not at all.
Not at all.
So,
Not at all. So it. I mean, that it sounds like it's kind of corny. It sounds like you just la di da. No, look at our faces. No, you will work.
always work.
It's
It's work.
good work too, and
Hmm.
we. I'm looking forward to next time. I
Yeah.
really am. I'm coming out of here so happy and able. Oh, it says therapy for me connects with my logical and emotional side, not my spiritual. I need the spiritual release and reconnection with those I lost, releasing the person who is in pain but giving it all to the divine. Oh, girl.
Yeah.
This is
You got it.
girl. You
Hmm.
girl.
Yeah.
This I feel you. I've been there. And with this last experience, I had a visit from my first husband.
Hmm.
I really did, and it was real. And your ability to connect on that is wonderful. Yes, I will be giving a link to the one in Morocco. I will. I have to speak with the owner uh, and get that all taken care of so that I can have the deets on the Morocco trip. Morocco's, as we all know, is a country in Africa.
Hmm.
This place is a palace. When I say palace, you saw the pictures.
Oh,
It's a palace
it's amazing.
in Morocco. She has a full blown spa underneath the palace. I mean, like you talk about Turkish baths, that kind of thing.
Hmm.
So yeah, we definitely are going to do that. So I will. There's no link yet, but I'm going to do a whole digital media, put a
Hmm.
website together with all the interactive links, and because we're going to do this. We're going to try to do this. I talked with Jacqueline. I spoke with Lisa. Jacqueline, Lisa, and I are going to try to do this once every quarter and bring this to the people.
Hmm.
Again, just room for 10 into each day. So 10 on Friday, 10 on Saturday, and 10 on Sunday. And with all the helpers we'll have,
Right.
we'll be able to help and facilitate the people when they're doing their journey.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's amazing. And thank you. We feel amazing, and we're grateful. We're grateful in the energy. So it's definitely something that will help. Definitely. And take it from us. Don't take it from anybody else. We just came out of it this
Yeah.
weekend. We're here. You
Yeah.
know. See, look at our eyes. So anyway, love you guys. Love everyone, and continue on your journeys, folks. You can do this. Self care is important. Learn about ayahuasca. Google it.
Hmm.
Ayahuasca. I will put it on my feed, so you'll be able to see that. I think I
Hmm.
spelled it right on the feed. Do some research, please. Please research,
Yeah.
and you go from there. Definitely. Okay. Love you guys. See you. Bye
Bye.
bye. I hope we covered everything.